Hey everyone, I hope this finds you well. It is Mental Health Monday and it is a Rugby Ramble. It also happens to be Pride Month. This is for Instagram, Patreon, and my website, arielanatole.com. Yay! Okay, so I hope everyone enjoyed their weekend. If you were in LA or DC, I hope you enjoyed the Resist March or the Pride March. It's really awesome that I got to see those, experience them through Instagram all the way from here in Tampa, especially since our Pride celebration was months ago. What else? Okay, I also want to today talk about, I'm going to use Pride Month to do this, and this is one of the weeks I want to do, is the stuff that I am most ashamed about my mental illness. And so today I'm going to talk about PTSD and dissociative identity disorder. In order to see the entire post, feel free to click on the link in the bottom of my profile. Hey! Okay, I don't like talking about this, so I am purposely, my brain is telling me to shut up, but I won't. I will speak. Okay. What I don't like about either, and I'm going to start with the PTSD because I'm less ashamed of that, is that it really literally removes me from control over 100% of my actions, and I do not like that. And I find that people who do not suffer from PTSD, people who do not suffer from mental illnesses that have this happen to them, tend to be super judgmental on that. So, yes, I can be in an elevator and you catch me in the wrong space or you touch me and I did not ask you to touch me. Not too long ago, this idiot in the elevator grabs my bracelet, my Buddha bracelet, because he doesn't agree with my religion or doesn't agree with my sexual preference or does not agree with the fact that I'm bipolar and mentally ill. There's a billion reasons why this person does not like me. I don't know which one because I cannot read his mind. But he violated my space and touched me and said, why do you wear this? Trying to pull this off of me. And I have to say, oh! Because my brain was completely transported out of that elevator. And I was absolutely sure that person was going to throw me on the ground and rape me right then and there. And I could not, at that moment in time, control the fact that that's what I believed. Yeah. Now, if this person is watching this is going to be funny because I pooped all over myself as I left that elevator. And those are, so that, again, it's embarrassing. This is something that happens to me, though. And it's a reality of one of the mental illnesses I suffer from. PTSD sometimes will trigger bodily functions that are not supposed to happen out of the blue, right? And because I don't have full control over how that happens to me, it is also, I find, embarrassing. And misunderstood. People don't get it until they just say, oh, well, that guy's crazy. Well, the worst of them is my DID. Because as I've spoken before, I step outside of the real world from time to time. And the only individuals in that scenario that can see that I have stepped out of the real world is this one. And I can't actually see it until I've literally gone all the way around it and back out of it. I cannot see it while I'm inside of it. I wish I could. I think if I could, though, then I wouldn't be mentally ill, would I? With my last minute, I have to state that I do believe that my PTSD and my DID are not things I was born with. I believe I was born with my bipolar. It runs in the family, and depression and all that stuff that runs in my family. But these two things, I firmly believe that they are there because I was sexually and physically abused as a child, and my ability to step outside of reality saved me as a child. If you can imagine a 9-year-old in massive amounts of pain and because I was the only black kid in my school and all kinds of other stuff going on, and I was effeminate, and so there was all kinds of reasons why I was a very troubled child, very alone type of kid. I created a world where I wasn't alone and I wasn't it wasn't a world where we were like running through a forest and wizards. It was a world that was very much like the world I was living. But when people were shunning me, instead of seeing that shunning, I saw this friend. His name was Joey. And then in high school, his name was Shane. So we've reached my self-imposed 5-minute mark. I want to thank everyone for watching. I appreciate it. I also want to thank everyone for the donations. I sincerely appreciate that. I'm trying to get a camera and a Final Cut Pro, 2 things that are on this list of mine, and I will get them without your donations. But if you do donate, they'll get here quicker, and hopefully the content will get better, and more people will hear the message. And so for me, it's all about the message. So thanks again. I sincerely appreciate your donations. Have a beautiful day and an amazing week.